slippery looking at us. Hello and welcome to me going through some more of my record collection. Today I'm going through what the title says. Make it sound like it's something new. So this one is an update on some of my ABBA singles. Now the thing with some of these is that, let's face it, there really aren't a lot of changes to some of the covers. So you take this one for example, the only real difference there is the colour being black. They've still got the blue strip there, but one thing I've noticed with these photos from this session, you notice how they're trying to cover the fact that Agneta is pregnant there? Very, very pregnant. And they actually do the same trick with the Take a Chance on Me picture sleeve as well, as you can see here. Not a bad way of going about it. Still getting your promo photos being taken and stuff like that. You'll just put strips and squares across you. So it's kind of like, let's lean down and put the knee over here and be like this, and voila. That's the name of the game. I wonder. Oh, now I untangle myself. You should be used to me doing this one. So there we go. We have a black border with a blue strip. Just the very thing. I suppose it depends on where you get your strip from, doesn't it? And next up, we've got a Yugoslavian copy of Knowing Me, Knowing You, as the title says. Now, it's the label, it looks like they've kind of ripped out the centre there. Oh look, there's the reflection. There we are. How surreal. And so that's the thing. You shove it on your jukebox or something like that. And for this particular photo, they've gone with the full window frame thing or whatever it is. I mean, it looks as fake as you possibly want to be. They look like they're cold, but they more look like they're, well, they're overplaying it just a little bit. But I prefer the Australian version of this, where they actually crop it and don't use those squares down the bottom. But the other problem with that is that they're on an angle. Obviously no spirit levels were used for this one. But where Frida is trying to look sensual, she more looks like Benny's stepping on her toes. I prefer what they did with the Australian version and just cropped it. That does look much better. So once again, the different countries have different picture sleeves, and I guess that's what differentiates them. Well, duh. So with that in mind, on to the next one. And sticking with the Yugoslavian theme, we've got Waterloo. And on the back of this, it's actually got this blurb that's written in Yugoslavian. Yeah. So, once again, that's... Yeah, so I think the hand on the hip was the way to go in that photo. With Benny actually doing a little bit of Engelbert Humperdinck. Ta-da! This is... well, Benny Anderson, actually. Benny Humperdinck? Engelbert Anderson. Oh my god. Yeah, keep going. And next up is Dutch copy of SOS. Or if you say it backwards, it's SOS. That just looks so uncomfortable, doesn't it? And I suspect the after shot of that photo would be champagne everywhere. Well, that's if it was champagne. So therefore you would have champagne on Benny's cane. Ooh, SOS anyone? Well, the B-side is Man in the Middle. But in this case, that doesn't seem to apply. And up next, got a couple of Frenchies. Here we go. There's Fernando in French. Oh, not really, but it's a French pressing of the single. So yes, it looks like there's a little bit of Dame Nellie down the bottom there. I think I'm reading that as Melba. It could be something totally different. Then at the same time, if you look at it hard enough, it looks like some fingers coming out of the M. You're fingering your M. And while we're Frenching, we have I do, you know, I do, multiplied by 5. And this was where they were obviously sharing around the blue eyeliner that day. Let us make something match our dress. And obviously the Vogue label, and blue must have been the call of the day that day, I think. Well, then again, denim was big, so they probably thought, oh, this is the next best thing. Instead of denim, we'll just have this weird puffy material. Instead of denim, let's have an overload of polyester. Okay, so that was a shorty. And yeah, that's that for that one. Yes. Oh, my t-shirt keeps on a ride up. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that. Well, my glasses are slipping down too. And if you did, please do the likes and subscribes and the bells and the whistles, and I'll try not to have my glasses fly off. Oh my god, that would be such a sight, wouldn't it? So thing! Maybe I should do that one day with an old pair that I've got lying around. That could be fun. Anyway, on that note, I shall say ta-ta. And so long, see ya honey, you can't buy me with your money. You know it's not working. So long, so long. Yeah, alright. On that note, so long. Please take care of yourself, and hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Ciao.